There was a time when that quiz show you were watching probably came from the Tyne's City Road studios.
I asked him about your cooking. Now, did he say it was pretty good, about average, or absolutely first class?
What would say about average?
It's Crosswits, and here's your host, Tom O'Connor.
No, didn't I say don't cheer? I said that.
Hello again, welcome to Chain Letters. I'm having trouble with my granddad this time. He got some double glazing in. I've been around sorting it out. He got it in 3 weeks ago. Bloke came to the door, very, very angry. He said, "You've had double glazing, you've had it 3 weeks, you've not paid me a penny." My granddad said, "Yeah, but you said it'd pay for itself in 6 months." It's just...
Tyne in the early days was an amazingly exciting place to work. There were hundreds of people, many of them from the film business, who were sort of making it up as they went along, because there were only 2 channels. There was ITV, the commercial channel in the northeast, and there was also the BBC. And that meant that all sorts of different programmes were made, and people didn't know what they liked and what they didn't like, because a lot of these programmes they were seeing for the first time. But Tyne did produce some pioneering shows.
In the river at Gothenburg lies the Kungsholm, a monument to the misfortunes of British shipbuilding. Out on the Swedish horizon, a new giant is putting to sea, the first of a new line. This one is Sweden's biggest yet, 116,000 tons, 1/6 of a mile long. The biggest in the world outside Japan, and probably the most advanced.
A woman ran out and clung to my saddlecloth, pleading for something. I couldn't understand. Protection? I don't know. I had to drive her off. As I left her, she stood cursing me and cursing Rome, and all the savage gods of this bitter land seemed to howl in the wind with her.
With this job, I live 2 different lives. I'm a nanny during the day, and in the evening, my life is completely my own. Once I'm out in the evening, I don't think about the children. But during the day, it's perfectly normal for me to do the normal domestic routine.
Well, one of the earliest things I ever did, the World Cup of Captain's Tale, I did in 1980.
It's a penalty! Mr. Barron's given a penalty. He hasn't, has he?
It was a wonderful drama with Dennis Waterman about the first ever Football World Cup that was Tyne produced.
And that was it. We'd done it. The Sir Thomas Lipton Trophy. The World Cup.
That really changed my life, because they saw me in that. And then I was offered Auf Wiedersehen, pet, and then bang, everything happened after that.
Be obliged if you show me a hand, Mr. Petty.
And more compelling drama came in the form of the Catherine Cookson adaptations.
No one bets that much money on a pair.
No? You did.
But not all the drama was for the grown-ups.
What we're parking here for, Dad? Police station's blooming miles from here.
I know, Michael. I know, son.
So?
Tax disc.
You haven't got a one.
Precisely.
And it was a Tyne's innovation that spawned today's breed of studio chat shows.
Now, I've been longing to meet our next guest, Gordon Fairbairn, because he's called the Boomerang Man of Heaton.
What I did, I took abstract ideas, turned them into boomerangs, and there you are. You got Spider-Man and Hulk.
you want to throw one for us now?
Not in here, you can't. I'm allowed to kill one of your cameramen.
Of course, at the heart of ITV in the North East is news. The titles have changed, the technology's changed, but what hasn't changed is your appetite for what's happening on your doorstep.
Cars have been queuing all night for the honour of being first through the barrier. The clock shows 6 minutes past 8, and here's the first man through from the Wall's End side.
Thank you very much, and good morning.
Good morning to you. How long were you waiting?
Since 12 o'clock last night.
Oh, the same as this side?
That's right.
Long wait.
Oh, yes.
And so the last vehicle carrying Alderman Peter Rennick, chairman of Scotswood Bridge Joint Committee, wheels its way off the old bridge and in a few seconds will come along the western carriageway of the new, which has cost £2.25 million to construct.
And there you are, and that is the newest bridge, the new Redheugh Bridge, which will be opened very shortly. And there's the old Redheugh Bridge, looking rather sorry for itself and inferior.
I now have great pleasure in declaring the new Redheugh Bridge open.
If you push that,
Years ago, this was the main road down the North Tyne Valley, and a very picturesque drive it was too, from Kielder down to Bellingham. But like 46 houses, several farms, a field centre, a scout centre, a caravan site and a famous bit of rally course, it had to go to make way for the reservoir.
Even though it might seem more appropriate to declare a dam closed, I now have great pleasure in declaring scheme formally open.
In such a large area, many of the North East's big stories attract national and even international attention. The region was horrified when York Minster, one of the country's most famous religious buildings, was badly damaged by fire.
The city of York is stunned. The south transept of the Minster was built 500 years ago. It was gutted within 50 minutes. But it's clear tonight that the damage to one of Europe's finest cathedrals is regarded as a national tragedy.
The Meadowell riots saw the spotlight firmly focused on North Tyneside for all the wrong reasons. A police chase which resulted in the death of 2 youths provoked weeks of trouble. Tyne Tees reporters were on the streets when similar problems followed on in the West End of Newcastle.
At the moment, the God's Arms in Elsick Road, a derelict pub, is well ablaze. The police are cordoning off the area. The fire brigade moved in earlier to try to fight the blaze, but they were beaten back by crowds of youths who throw stones at the fire engines. They say they're now waiting for police reinforcements to arrive before they can move in to put out the fire.
The most widespread outbreak of foot and mouth in Britain began in the North East, creating a nightmare for British farmers that lasted for months. The source was traced to Bobby Woff's farm near Heddon-on-the-Wall in Northumberland. As the disease spread, millions of animals were burned in scenes which shocked the world.
Police forces all over the north of England have now joined the hunt for the so-called Yorkshire Ripper, the maniac who's killed 11 women in the last 4 years.
The national manhunt for the Yorkshire Ripper became focused on Sunderland after a tape was sent to police from someone claiming to be responsible for the crimes.
I'm Jack. I say you are still having no luck catching me. I have the greatest respect for you, George, but Lord, the only time they came near catching me was a few months back in Chapeltown.
The body of Julie Hogg was found behind the bath at her home in Billingham on Teesside. 2 juries failed to convict the man accused of her murder, Billy Dunlop, and he was acquitted. When Dunlop later confessed to killing her, he couldn't be retried for the same crime. Julie's mother, Anne Ming, successfully campaigned for a change in the ancient double jeopardy law, and Billy Dunlop may yet face the murder charge again.
13 years of fighting and campaigning, oh God, I just can't believe it.
I've got a big round of applause for our 3 volunteers. Here you go, boys. Why don't you throw these down your pipes? All right, Pa, release the beast!
you sure?
Hey, don't worry, there's no sugar.
Pepsi Max. Taste to the max.
I said, give me that. I said, give me that.
The anti-aging innovation from L'Oreal.
Glycolic acid is an active anti-aging ingredient used by beauty professionals for facial treatments.
Inspired by a dermatological technique, L'Oreal Paris brings you an innovation. Renoviste, our first at-home anti-aging kit with glycolic acid.
And what does it do for my skin? Skin looks restructured, as though it's been rebuilt, feels firmer, and wrinkles appear reduced. You'll see a difference immediately.
3 steps 3 times a week. New L'Oreal Renoviste anti-aging kit with glycolic acid.
Do you get it? I get it, your cool guide to how the world works. Issue 1 at newsagents now, 30p.
I like it wild and crazy and out of control. But not for my hair.
L'Oreal Elvive Smooth Intense, tailor-made for rebellious hair. The power of Neutralium micro oils and an active smoothing ingredient to de-stress frizzy hair.
I love it when they talk science.
4 times smoother, sleeker.
Rebellious hair is history.
Discover L'Oreal Elvive Smooth Intense.
Now you can misbehave, and you're worth it.
Now, in the 15th century, they thought the Earth was flat.
Oh, flat? Flat snacks? You must try these Kinder Hippo-shaped biscuits. Great for lunchboxes and so delicious.
A delicious milk and hazelnut filling in a light wafer biscuit sprinkled with crispy meringue. Kinder Happy Hippos. Bring happiness to your lunchbox.
The greatest mistake you can make is to underestimate your adversary. And they have underestimated us. They thought some punk could just smash through everything we'd built amongst the hair and scum. Destroy our homes, blast us out just like that. Well, I'm still here.
New fast-acting Domestos pipe-on blocker. Millions of germs will die.
Call and text your T-Mobile mates more, so you won't miss a thing. One great rate on pay-as-you-go. Mates rates from T-Mobile.
Their work has inspired millions, outstanding in their field. Now is the time to pay tribute to your favorite stars from the world of arts and entertainment. Avenue of the Stars, live and exclusive to ITV1, tonight at 8.